Good morning, welcome to day 2 of working with the Native American Oracle. Okay, so I have learnt the last of the cards. So let's have a look and see how I've done. So I've just shuffled them up, so I don't know what cards first. So let's have a look. The first card I'm going to look at is smoke. Smoke is all about purification, the cleansing process. I think that's very important here. The cleansing process, the purification. That's what smoke is here. It's all about cleansing away, purifying the situation in some way. Here we've got the serpent, or the snake, which is about renewal. So that sense of rebirthing, renewal, the sense of things starting fresh. It feels like there's like a fresh take on the situation. It feels like things have sort of changed slightly. So it feels like there's a rebirthing of whatever it is. It feels like there's a resurrection, a thing that's coming up. And that comes from shedding old skins too. Okay, we've got the feather, which is about communication. So it's being able to communicate the way that you need to. Communication, self-expression, expressing oneself, making sure that you've got your ideas or your thoughts are coming across clearly. So that could be important for you, just to sort of take a deep breath and enable yourself to sort of speak clearly, which is super important here. Here we've got the tree, which is about evolution. Evolution, so you've got that sense of expansion and growth. Things are developing into new ways. It does feel like things are growing, expanding in some way. Things are changing and things are moving into new directions. It does feel like things are sort of expanding out. Horizons are expanding out. Here we've got contrast. So contrast to me is that sense of things are like light and dark. There's that two areas of opposites. You know, you're being split between two choices, two possibilities. You know, you've got those options there. It does feel like you've got those options there, and that contrast, that you've got something coming in, but you've got that possibility. We've got the elk here with stamina. So stamina, endurance, you've got that keep going, don't give up sort of thing, you know, push through the challenge. The Great Spirit with miracles. So you've got that miracle coming, you've got that, you know, something that might seem impossible suddenly arrives on the scene. Here you've got, with the twins, the uncertainty. So things are very uncertain, you're unsure about what's next. You've got that little bit of doubt creeping in. Here we've got Kokopelli with risk. So with the risk that needs to take, you know, you don't have to be so cautious. It's okay to take a bit of a gamble. It's okay to do what you need to do to be able to move forward. Or with the necklace and the wampum. Okay, so this is alliance. So this is about the sense of somebody who sort of gets you in some way. You feel like someone's supporting you. You have a collaboration, maybe an alliance of some sort. Collaboration, you know, a joining together of a group or two people or a group. You know, things like you've got that support coming in the way. Okay, the maze. Goddess. Okay, so we've got we have the fertility. So it feels like with things are fertile, things are ready to take hold. You're ready to harvest, ready to grab on to. Some of the things that are sort of coming to mind when I think of fertility, that things are starting to develop. You know, you've created something. Something's starting to be created into something new. Arrow is surprise. So, you know, you're a little bit, maybe a little bit surprised, a little bit shocked, a little bit, unexpected. Something that's unexpected. With the totem, it's belonging. So you've got that sense of belonging to something. So you belong to family. So you are included. You're inclusive. You're not exclusive. You're not excluded. You're included. You're included in something. You know, you belong to something. You are part of that community, part of that family, part of the, you know, you've got a good support system here. Okay, with the otter, it's about transformation. So transformation, changes, transition. You know, you've got things that are sort of changing in many different ways. Okay, with the crow is about power. So you stand in your own power. You've got the power to achieve what you need to do. Maybe you're feeling a little bit overpowered, you know, depending on what the other cards are that are around it, of course. But I do get a feeling that this card could also mean maybe you need to stand in your own power. Maybe you have felt very, you know, you haven't felt that you haven't felt empowered at all. So now it's time to get that power to be empowered on your journey. Okay, here you've got choices to make. You know, you've been presented with some choices, and now you've actually got to make that choice. You've got to actually decide in which direction you're going to go, what item you're actually going to take. Those things are there. Which plan are you going to go to? Which place are you going to move into? All those sort of things. Here we've got the heavens with destiny. So this is where you're thinking about where you want to be. What's your goal? What's your dream? Where do you want to be? Maybe you're heading in the... This is a confirmation that you're heading in the right direction. Here you've got gestation. Okay, so this tells me that things are being nurtured. You've got the sense of... when I say that things are being nurtured... things are gestating, things are starting to develop and grow and expand in some way. Here you've got shaman with liberty. So you've got that sense of feeling like you are able to express your freedom. Maybe you are feeling very trapped at the moment. So this is a card to sort of say, hey, look, it's time for you to look at how you can free yourself, be unlimited in your possibilities. Okay, unconditional love. Okay, this is when you have no expectations of everything. You go in with an open mind, an open heart, and you just accept things for what they are. It's just allowing you to be in the now, be in the moment. It's just a reminder to sort of have, you know, when you're with someone that you really care about, you don't expect anything in return. You accept them for who they are. You do not expect them to change. You don't expect them to be with you 24/7. You're two people walking along the path in the same way. And I think with family or with our, you know, with our children, we unconditional love. Normally, I know there are exceptions, but this is about unconditional love. Okay, with the wolf, it does talk about struggles. It does talk about that conflict. Things are difficult, unsure on where you're going. It feels overwhelming. It feels like you're really struggling to sort of get things together, unsure of what's next, and just feels this, oh, you just want to curl up and just forget the world. Okay, the drum is constancy. So that's like things are constant, like things are happening continually. It feels like something is repetitive. It's a repetitive energy. So maybe it's like, oh God, this is just getting too repetitive. This is too much. Oh, I can't stand this noise. It's just on and on and on. You know, that whole constant energy going on there. Okay, with the amulet, it's peace. So this is about finding one's own inner peace, a stillness, a sense of silence, a feeling of bliss. Feels like you can have that stillness in amongst all that chaos that's going on around you. This is about finding that inner peace within oneself. With the axe, it is separation. So you're separating things, you know, cutting things away from something else, releasing, letting go. Maybe you're separating from your family in regards to a move, or you're going off to college, or you're going to do a course and you've got to leave your family behind. Maybe you go to work every week. and you've got to leave, you've got to separate from your family, that sort of energy. Here we've got, with the beaver, we've got construction. So you're building something. You're able to create something. You're able to construct something that's coming on, building foundations, building things onto new possibilities. That's what a beaver is. You know how a beaver constructs a dam? You're constructing a building, constructing something in your life, whether it's, maybe you're constructing a plan to create something. Maybe this could all be about you thinking about building something, but you haven't quite got there yet. This could be a reminder to get on with it. It's time to actually get on and build that thing that you're looking for. Okay, woodpecker is opportunities. This is when opportunities arise. Maybe you've been looking for something, and suddenly, ooh, that comes up, and you're like, oh, cool, now I can start doing that. And so you've got that opportunity to do, for maybe a job arrives, or a house, or an opportunity with a relationship. An opportunity arrives in some way. The bear is about introspection, hibernation. So you've got that sense of having to look within. You have to isolate oneself, to just take a moment to breathe and look within to see what's going on around you. Falcon is success. So you have that success, that victory, those triumphs. Those, you've been working really, really hard, and you've got the rewards with what you've done. You've got that benefit of what you need. So you've got that success. The sturgeon is with wisdom. So this is wisdom gained. So you've got that knowledge, you've got the experience now to achieve what you need to do, because you've got that wisdom, that knowledge. You've got the answers. Maybe you're someone who is able to find that solution, to find the solutions. You're a problem solver because you've got that wisdom, that experience to look at things from different perspectives, to have that knowledge there, that wisdom there. Here we have fulfillment. So we've got that sense of feeling like everything's sort of coming together. You're satisfied. You don't feel as though, you feel fulfilled in what you need to do. You feel as though you can achieve what you need to do. You have that, things might not always be perfect. You might not always have the successes that you want in life, but you feel satisfied with what you've got. You feel as though you've achieved your goals, and you are successful in your own way. It might not be what society thinks of it, but you're satisfied and you're fulfilled within yourself. You emotionally feel fulfilled within yourself. You feel as though you've achieved what you need to achieve. Okay, with the snow goose is love, relationships, connection, that intimacy, that sense of being in love, having that relationship that you feel serves you well. Equilibrium with the medicine wheel is all about equilibrium, balance, feeling like everything's sort of feeling a bit more stable. Everything feels like it's in the right energy, that everything feels like you're not too extreme in any direction. You're not working too hard, you're not playing too hard. You're in that, this is a reminder to be in balance. Maybe you are being too extreme, and this is say, hey, get back into balance here. Get back into equilibrium. Get yourself back into alignment. You need to start taking care of your health or well-being. You're getting too extreme in your behavior. Or your thoughts, maybe your thoughts are going crazy, and it's time to bring them back into equilibrium. Okay, the last one is TP. TP is all about protection. So we're feeling like we are protected. We're protected from maybe a really serious something that's going on. Maybe this is a reminder to protect your home, make sure you're safe, secure. This could be a thing to make sure that you don't what I want to say when I talk about protection, you're talking about that sense of making sure you are not going out into unsafe environments. This is making sure you stay safe at all times, that you're protected and things like that. Okay, so I think I've done quite well with the cards without the book. Now, this is only one keyword per card. Now, there's a lot more keywords in the book. There's a message in the book. There's a timing with the cards as well, another layer. So if we were looking at something, if we wanted to get into a bit more information about each card, I could definitely look in the book and get a bit more. But I just wanted to show you with one keyword for a card how much you can actually do. And I think that's not too bad for a starting point. And I think as I work with the deck more, it will become like when I'm doing a reading, say we're doing, let's just do 2 cards together now. See, now I've gone through and told you what all the cards are. Now what happens when I put 2 cards together? So let's randomly choose 2 cards. I've got no idea what they are. So let's have a look here. Okay, so let's have a look. 2 cards. Now the first card is smoke signals. So let's turn it around for you guys to see, and I know that it's sort of in a... Okay, no, that was the right way. So that was reversed and that was the right way up to me, right? So that we have that sense of maybe I'm not seeing the opportunities that are coming up. I feel like things are not clear. There is a sense of needing to clear away the fog so I can see the opportunities that are coming that way. Now the reason why is because I actually had smoke upside down. Okay, so let's put it in the right. So yeah, so I do feel as though I've got to clear away whatever it is. I've got to purify the air, cleanse away the maybe some thoughts or some doubt, clear away some, got to clear something away to think. So I say, what do I actually need to clear away? Let's have a look. What do I actually need to clear away? What do I need to purify? Let's see if the cards give me another card here. So what do I actually need to purify? Ooh. Again, I get snake with renewal, just telling me to renew, shed old skins, let go of the old, allow myself that sense of renewal, know that I've actually got hope in the situation. I do feel as though there is that clean, again, I get that sense of, you know, I've got a lot of opportunities coming this way, so I really need to make sure that I'm clear-headed to be able to make the wise choice or the wise decision in this opportunity that's coming my way. Oh, it's got the words gold at the end of the rainbow sort of thing came through there. That's interesting. So let's see what happens if I pull another card for this situation. Oh, it's all about belonging. It's all about feeling like something is sort of part of the process. That's what I got with this one here. Now that was interesting. With the belonging card, I got that sense of being part of a process. So you can see the more I work with the cards and you see the other surroundings. So you can see the more I work with these cards and see the surrounding cards that are with them, as you get the meaning sort of start to develop and you start to expand your knowledge. I think that's really important to remember, that the more you work with the deck and the more you sort of connect and you look at the imagery and you look and see what's actually going on here, you actually begin to see other aspects of the cards. You know, maybe more stuff starts to come through, more information starts to sort of come from within yourself as you look at the cards, which is interesting. Something might stand out. So, you know, that sense of, you know, maybe there's a message coming through here quite strongly. That we have the opportunity to sort of develop and have a sense of renewal, revisit the cards. We have this knowledge sort of coming through, the sense of connecting with the cards. We actually feel like the cards are belonging to us, like we're connecting to the cards in some way. So that sort of just came through then in a last minute sort of moment. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.